Augusta, the ruler of Septimon and the most powerful gladiator and skill strategist, is now in the game. In this video, I will be explaining Augusta's entire skill set, then going over her resonance change and emphasizing any early notable ones, then covering her base weapon, echoes, overall stats and crit value to look for, and finally the team composition. So without further ado, let's get into the video. To start off, Augusta will have two different forte bars similar to Phoebe. Top bar is called the Prowess, while at the bottom is called Ascension. And the difference between this and Phoebe is the Ascension will not regenerate by itself, unlike Phoebe. Prowess can be obtained by dealing basic attack, heavy attack, resonance skill, and dodge counter. Prowess can be fully restored by casting intro skill, while Ascension can be obtained when basic attack hunter path and resonance skill warrior blade is cast. Intro skill will restore 20% of Ascendancy, and Resonance Liberation Sword of Eternal Oath will restore 40% Ascendancy. When this both forte bar is full, it will unlock another new set of attack, for example, the Heavy Attack Thunder Roll Uppercut, Steel Clash, and Backstep will become available. When Ascendancy is full, Resonance Skill is replaced by Resonance Skill Undying Sunlight Strike, which can be changed with Resonance Skill Undying Sunlight Leap and Plunge. Augusta Liberation will have two different versions, Sword of Eternal Oath and Sublime is the Sun. Sword of Eternal Oath can be cast without the need of Majesty, while Sublime is the Sun need reach 2 stack of Majesty to make it available. Majesty can be obtained by casting Resonance Skill Undying Light Plunge and other Resonant in the team to cast Outro Skill under the effect of Augusta Outro Skill, Battle Song of the Unyielding. Once Augusta yield 2 stack of Majesty, Sublime is the Sun will be available without the need of resonance energy, just like Frolova. Once activated, the ruler realms will be generated and enter the Sworn of Allegiance states for 7 seconds. During this duration, time is temporarily stopped and resonator switching will be disabled. Most of the damage comes from this skill will be considered as heavy attack damage, and after casting Sublime is the Sun, Sunburn 9 times, cast Resonance Liberation Sublime is the Sun Everbright Protector to end the Sword of Allegiance state. Augusta Outro Skill will help amplify the next Resonator damage by 15% for all attributes, and once that Resonator casts Outro Skill, Augusta will be granted 1 stack of Majesty and 1 stack of Crown of Wheels. Crown of Wheels will provide additional electro damage bonus by 15% more to Augusta when Resonance Liberation Sublime is the Sun Everbright Protector ends. Remove all stack of Crown of Wheels. For her other 2 inherent skill, Glorious Favor, when Augusta deals damage, she gains a shield equal to 2.5% plus the 350 of her match HP for 5 seconds, triggered once every 0.5 seconds, and its effect is unstackable. Blazing Valor will help restore 1 stack of Majesty and fully restore Crown of Wheels when Augusta is out of combat for over 4 seconds. And now let's discuss Augusta resonance change and how much stronger she gets with each one. C1 will help buff Crown of Wheels by making it available into 2 stack, and each stack now increase her crit damage by 15% more rather than electro damage only. Intro skill now grants another stack of Crown of Wheels, making it easier to obtain Crown of Wheels. Resonance skill Undying Sunlight Strike, Leap and Plunge will become immune to interruption. C2 improve Crown of Wheels buff even more but provide additional 20% of crit damage on each stack, and for every 1% crit rate over 100%, Augusta crit damage is increased by 2%, maximum 100%. C3 help increase damage multiplier by 25% for heavy attack, resonance skill, and resonance liberation. C4 will help improve intro skill by adding another buff where casting intro skill, Stride of Golden Flare, increase the attack of all resonators in the team by 20% more. C5 increase shield provided by inherent skill, Glory Favor, by 50% more, making it more durable. Last but not least, C6 will improve Crown of Wheels to another new level where now max at 4 stacks, and each stack grant additional 5% of electro damage bonus, and Augusta will be able to get another stack from her heavy attack. Now if we combine both C1 and C2 buff, Augusta can gain 140% crit damage from Crown of Wheels alone, which is absolutely crazy as you can mainly focus on getting more crit rate, as the crit rate will not be overcapped and will convert remaining crit rate to crit damage up to 100% from her C2 alone. Now let's talk about how to build her. First up, base echo stats and main stats. In the next version 2.6, we will be getting another two new inserter effect called the Crown of Valor and Law of Harmony. Both of these sets will work the same like Dream of the Lost, where you only need to wear 3 pieces to get the effect, and the remaining 2 pieces you can choose either attributes damage bonus or attack percent or maybe energy regen. Crown of Valor is suitable for Resonator that provides shield like Augusta, where it will increase the Resonator attack by 6% and crit damage by 4% up to 5 times. With this set alone, Augusta can get up to 20% crit damage, and one of the codes from this set, the False Sovereign, will provide additional 12% electro and heavy attack damage bonus. And for the another sets, the Law of Harmony, casting Echo skill grants 8% Echo skill damage bonus to all Resonator and 5% heavy attack damage bonus to the caster, stacking up to 4 times, making it into like 20% more. This set actually works well for but in case you might have a better stats than Crown of Valor, then why not? It's still usable on Augusta. For early game, you can just slap Void Thunder on Augusta and make sure to put the Tempest Mephisto on the main slot, as this boss will provide 12% and heavy attack damage bonus. Alright, now let's talk about her main stats. For course 4, I'm going to mainly focus on getting a good crit rate pieces, as Augusta will get more crit damage from the echo sets alone. She also get like 8% crit rate from her stat bonuses. For course 3, you can go for double electro damage bonus or maybe combination between attack percent and electro damage, just to see which one of them have a better substat. For course 1 is pretty simple, just farm the attack percent for Augusta. In terms of substat, getting both crit rate and crit damage is already a good choice to go for, and for my extra damage, adding attack percent on it is also a good thing. Heavy attack damage bonus and resonance skill damage bonus are the last 2 subs to aim for. Now let's talk about her base weapon. First off, her signature weapon, the Thunderflame Dominion. This weapon will increase attack by 12%, and casting either intro skill or resonance skill will increase her heavy attack by 20% more. Moreover, if she gains shield, her heavy attack damage will ignore 7.2% of the target defense, stacking up to 5 times, making this weapon a must pull if you're planning on wanting Augusta to do a big damage. There is also another option you can choose, like the Verdant Summit Giant signature weapon, where it's not only give you attribute damage bonus, but also increase the heavy attack up to 48% after you cast your intro skill or liberation. This weapon also provides quite a huge amount of crit damage. Edge of Harvest and Wildfire Mark is a solid crit stat weapon for Augusta. 2.6 also introduced a new set of Battle Pass weapon that could make it worth the money, because Ariat Zenith will increase attack by 7.2% and grant 10.8% heavy attack damage bonus after casting Liberation. This one weapon I could say the second best in slot for Augusta right after her signature. For another first option, we can choose Waning Redshift for extra attack percent, and Resonance Energy might not be helping a lot since Celebration doesn't really need it. Now let's talk about Augusta best team composition and also a few alternatives that you can use. This way you can decide how much you are willing to sacrifice for Augusta damage. Augusta primarily going to get more benefit when it comes to heavy attack damage, and there are 2 characters that is going to fill the hole perfectly, and it is Yuno and Mortefi. Both of these Resonator will help amplify Augusta heavy attack damage, and yeah, you can already tell which one is premium and not the premium team. By putting Yuno with Augusta on team, she will amplify her heavy attack damage by 50% more, which is higher compared to Mortefi, where Mortefi only help amplify by 38%. For the third slot, it is better to put the big 3, Vrina, Showkeeper or Baiji for extra buff and healing to your team. Finally, Augusta Material Ascension and Scale Level Up. So for the boss score, she will need 46 of the new boss drop, which is not yet being shown, but it will be available on the new area in 2.6, and for the regional flowers, she will need 60 Luminous Calendula from the Sanguis Plateaus. And for the talent level up, she will need 26 when Iris Bloom, which can be farmed by defeating Flooderis. And that wraps up my pre-farm guide video on Augusta. Overall, she is an extremely strong power DPS, moreover if you're planning on getting her sequence knock. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of her. As always, most of the kit information I share with you might get changed whenever the official release comes out. So please keep an eye on the comment section, as I will try to post there if some of the things have been changed. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a nice day and goodbye.